a thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell me dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming freak on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do too.
Good time, eh? Come on, but good time, what's a bad rhyme? You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line. Good time, eh?
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Durant for three. McDaniels with the rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Şengün.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Durant. Yes, and a nice assist. From Thompson.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. From the inbound, Durant, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one. This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Durant for three.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. Back to Daniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nails it from three.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros. Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Oh, my goodness. goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And that one's good by Durant.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Randall. Gobert on the high post. The three, DiVincenzo. Fires in the triple.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. And it's Randall with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Reed. Back to Dosunmu. It's McDaniels on the wing. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Three-pointer. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
On the wing, Durant. From outside the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 8. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Back to Edwards. Dosunmu outside. Pass to McDaniels. 1 second left. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
McDaniels with it. Durant covering. The kick out to Edwards. Sengun with a steal. Pass to Durant. Over McDaniels. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 10.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Rockets trail by 12. There's the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. 7 points in the game. Dosunmu can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the shot goes down. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Sengun with a steal. And they're running. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The putback. Oh, Gobert! Right there on the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
To the inside. And Sengun throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert, defended by Sengun. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Durant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Of all the things that Durant is great at, that pull-up shot is up there. It's devastating if you're a defender.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. .121 left in the second. Sengun with a steal. Puts up a 3. Durant with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 9. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Pass to Gobert. Smith with the rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 17.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
And the basket by Dosunmu.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shannon connects from downtown. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss. It's Edwards on the wing. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Down low. Here's Sengun. And Gobert with a block. Outside, DiVincenzo misses the three. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's DiVincenzo, and the layup is good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Going inside to the paint. And slammed it home, and the foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Şengün.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Şengün. Another one falls for Houston.
Man, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
DiVincenzo driving. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Eason. Inside. Here's Şengün. Off target at the rim. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's McDaniels. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done. That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Right side McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. It's Reed with a drive. Can't cash it in from close range. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 17. McDaniels with some nice D. Left side Reed. Outside McDaniels. And here's Dosunmu. Down low. McDaniels up top. He shoots. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
McDaniels a screen. High post Reed. Right side McDaniels. Goes back up. Pass to Reed. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh, yeah, that's going to be the result.
Minnesota leading by 20. Smith with the rebound. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Durant. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shannon. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by...
Houston, 37.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rockets trail by 18. Durant for 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Solid pass there from Smith Jr. You can see his court awareness improving over time.
To the inside. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Şengün. They double team Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Gobert is doubled. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Randle on the screen. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Defended by Eason. Back to Edwards. Randle on the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Free throw is good from Durant.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Minnesota leading by 13. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Shannon. For 3, Randle. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. They double team Durant. The Rockets again can't hit.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
For 3, Randle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Randle. Now here's Gobert. Defended by Şengün. Gobert no good. Rockets trail by 13. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Edwards. The putback. Şengün pulls it down. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And that's in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Oh, it misses. Houston now, time running out. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Outside Edwards. Randle on the screen. Here's Gobert. Jams it home!
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Durant earning those 2 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. The drive by DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Now Gobert. Şengün pulls it down.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And stolen by Edwards. From deep. Şengün pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Durant. Oh, he missed the jumper. Outside Edwards. And a one-handed slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Edwards. Oh, he leaves no question.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
McDaniels. Oh, he jammed it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and